Hey guys, so today's video, I am here coming from Ipsy Studios today to film you guys a tutorial using the Too Faced Stardust palette created by Vegas Nate that will be coming out on August 24th. I do have a review on this palette. If you guys want to see it, I will leave the link down below. But I wanted to create a video with one brand because you guys have been asking me to do one brand makeup tutorials. And yeah, so this is what I came up with. If you want to see how I did this, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with the Shadow Insurance Primer. And I'm just going to prime my lids with this. And now I'm going to grab the Stardust palette. If you haven't seen my review on it, I will link it down below. First off, I'm setting the primer with the color Chandelier. So I'm using a Too Faced brush and I'm just going to put that all over my lids. Now with a Sigma E40 blending brush, I'm taking the color Millennial. And that is going to go in my whole entire crease. This is a beautiful transition color. It normally doesn't really show up if you swatch it on dark skin. But on the actual lid, it just makes all the other eyeshadows pop. So I'm just going to pack that on and blend it in. Now with some Fix Plus and a Sigma E54 medium sweeper, I'm taking the color Gold Nugget, which is a beautiful gold. Probably my favorite color in the whole entire palette, and I'm just gonna pack it on. Making it wet, I just like that look where it looks foil. It's already shiny on its own, but I wanted it to pop even more. And now I'm gonna take an E25 Sigma brush and the color Girls Night, and I'm just gonna add that to the crease just to darken it up a little bit. That's just gonna deepen the crease, especially like I don't have really deep sockets, so I definitely need to add a whole bunch of colors just to deepen it. This blending part takes a while just because I want it to deepen it slowly. That way I don't put too much product right off the bat. But I'm going to move on to my face for a bit and leave my eyes. So I'm going to use the Born This Way foundation, which I also have a review on. I'm using the color Honey and Caramel. I have to mix them now because I am tanner. And I already prepped my face, so I have a video of my prep, like what I do before I put foundation on. So I'll link that down below as well. And I just dab it all over my skin, and then with a wet beauty blender I will go ahead and just blend that in. I really like mixing these two colors together just to make my match, and this foundation just always looks natural and lasts all day. I do not even set this foundation, you guys. So now I'm blending it. I don't put as much in my forehead because I do have darker pigmentation in my forehead, so I don't really need it as much. But I will blend in a little bit of foundation on my forehead. Now moving on to concealer. This is the Absolute Flawless Concealer in Perfect Nude. It's a little bit lighter, so it will highlight. This actually was my first time using this concealer. So my sister lent it to me because I didn't have a concealer by Too Faced. And it was a little bit thicker than what I expected, but really easy to blend with a beauty blender, like you can see. So I'm just gonna blend that in. And concealer is the only thing I will set on my face just because I don't want it to crease. So any translucent powder, any powder that you use to set will do the job. Now with my Sigma E30 brush, I'm going back to the color Millennial, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. This is also going to be just like our base color because we'll be adding more colors in. And I'm just going to blend that in. Now to darken the outer crease, I'm taking my Sigma E45 Small Taper Blending and the color Sin City. I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner and deepen it in. I applied the black very, very, very sheer at the beginning, and then this way you can darken it up to your liking. I don't really normally like a really dark crease in the outer corner, but I just wanted more depth, so that's what I'm doing here. To highlight the brow bone, I'm using my MAC 227 brush and the color Chandelier, which was the first color we applied. And I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone and then just go back with a E40 brush by Sigma and just blend everything in so there's no harsh lines. Now with the E30 brush, I'm taking the color Jackpot, which is like a deeper brown, applying that as a base on the lower lash line on top of where I put Millennial, and that's just going to deepen it up a little bit and prepare for the next color. With my Fix Plus and my Real Techniques smudge brush, I'm taking the color Showgirl, which is a golden color. It's a gold bronze brown, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line because I wanted it smoked out but not super dark. And now I'm going to take the color Golden Nugget once again, which is what I apply on the lid, and just go over it just because when you do a lot of blending, a lot of it comes off. And I'm going to curl my lashes and prepare them for falsies. I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara. This mascara is amazeballs. I'm not sure if it's better than, you know, what they're claiming it is, but it works pretty good. And now I'm going to take my little book of bronzers and I'm going to use the Dark Chocolate Soleil. I'm going to bronze my face a little bit and contour. I'm using my Angle brush by MAC. This is the 160 brush, and I'm just going to apply that some to my forehead and around my cheekbones. And yeah, just deepen it up and bronze it up a little bit. For blush, I'm using their I Will Always Love You. I love this. It has a little bit of sheer, of shimmer, but not a lot. It just gives you a bronzy look. But I was feeling a little bit flat, so I did add a little bit of Love Hangover on top. And this is my favorite combo. I do this all the time. These blushes do last the 16 hours that they claim. Going back to the little book of bronzers, I'm adding their highlighter Snow Bunny. I'm going to add some to the bridge of my nose and to my Cupid's bow just to highlight. And I'm also going to apply some to my cheekbones just to highlight. And that it's a pretty highlighter. You have 4 colors to choose from, so I'm using the lighter color on the actual highlighter. I'm just going to apply that with a Cosmetics Found brush. And I'm applying some lashes. These are Hollywood Glam by House of Lashes. And yeah, that's the next step. And I'm just making sure I'm pressing them all together. Now using their Glamour Dust and the color New Beam, which is like a shimmer glitter, I'm applying that to the inner corners of my eyes. That's just gonna open up my eyes. It always makes me look more awake, so I'm doing that. And I'm using a Coastal Scents lip brush. And now I'm gonna go back with the Better Than Sex mascara and just tie everything together and making sure that my eyelashes look as natural to my falsies. And really quick, with the same smudger brush by Real Techniques that I used earlier, I'm going to apply some of the color Sin City to the outer corner. I apply only a little bit on the outer corner just to deepen it up and make the other colors pop. Now I'm going to add mascara to my bottom lashes. And lastly, for lips, I decided to go with the melted lipsticks. I didn't know which ones to do. So the first one I tried was Melted Nude. So I went ahead and put that on. And this is what it looked like, but I wasn't feeling it as much. So then I moved to Melted Coral, which is what I ended up wearing at the end because it just made me really happy to wear this summer color. And this is the final look, you guys. This is what it looked like. I really hope you guys like this tutorial. It's my first one brand. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.